Hello. I have something I feel is very interesting to discuss, which is about fasting, and then specifically dry fasting. Uh, so this is all triggered by somebody that I met. Uh, her name is Miriam. She's filming me now, and this is about belief systems. And my belief system is that fasting is really, like, why would you do that? My body needs carbs because otherwise I become too thin. And honestly, if I look at the average vegan person, I think like your body doesn't look that healthy. I don't believe in any diet. I believe in feeling your body, so developing your body intelligence, and then eating exactly what you need. Now, of course, you can like to feel what you need compared to craving, or it's not like it's kind of a blurry line actually. Like you don't really know what is a craving and what your body needs until you develop body intelligence. So this is my belief system, and maybe some of you know my philosophy called Body Zen, which is basically a trinity about movement, about mindset, learning to think differently, and about breathing, and also about food, of course. And uh, so I met Miriam, and the the we kind of clicked before, but we met each other. We had like a few hours in the park, and we were talking together. And she told me that she was dry fasting, like fruit fasting, meaning no food nor water. And this is the dry in dry fasting throughout the whole day, and in the evening eating fruits only. And it was really very interesting what was happening because uh, I truly believe that with less belief system you become happier. And I noticed that my head was like completely disruptive. Like, that's not good. You have to drink water. You have to drink a lot of water. And this is my belief system. Vary your food, eat everything a little bit, and drink enough green tea and water and stuff like that. So my mind was like completely saying, like, but this is not, this is not right, like typically mind, not right, wrong and right. But then another belief system is that I don't believe anything but energy. And so my mind was being like very difficult, like this is not possible, this is not healthy, like screaming a bit. But I was looking at her, and the energy was so light, and like, like, don't you want to come and sit here?
Yeah, sure.
It was so light. This is Miriam.
Hi.
It was so light that I thought like, okay, so clearly my mind, I don't believe what my mind is telling me, so, and I was watching your energy and it was like, whoa, wait a minute. Not everything you believe is true. Welcome. Not everything you believe is true, Tim, and I actually believe that 99% of what's going on in my head is not true. So this is why I want to look at energy instead of, rules or diets or fixed things. So,
Nice.
yeah. So how long have you been this dry fast?
Dry fasting.
So can you explain what you like
Yeah,
generally
I
do
started 7 months ago, so I'm pretty new to the process. And it's a cellular detox process whereby you only eat fruit to cleanse your body on a cellular level. And with dry fasting, you speed up the process because it's from the perspective that your body can heal itself. Your body is always healing itself. And by removing the obstructions from your system, you give your body the chance to do its proper work. And for me, it's more than just a diet or a set of rules, or it's not
more
like that.
no,
It's more
absolutely
intuitive
not.
process, because I really had to sink into the process. It was not like overnight I only eat fruits and I dry fast every day. It was a very intuitive process whereby I started listening to my body even more and more. That's why it's interesting you say, like, what are the cravings and what is what your body is really telling you, because most of the times it's not your body what is telling you I need this. It's a belief system, or it's a craving from even parasites in your body. We all have them. Or it's a craving to numb an emotion, or it's with almost everything. So and dry fasting is really the top of the mountain, where you really start listening to your body and start embracing everything that comes up, because it's not only the food that obstructs you, it's also the mental state, emotional state, which is causing you to numb yourself with a belief system that says I need protein, I need, of course you need amino acids, not protein. You need but it's a very common belief system that you need your proteins, you need your water. Also, the thing with water, when you eat fruits, you don't need to drink water, because it's a long story, but you don't need that much water, because it's you can hydrate yourself on a cellular level. We can come back to that later, maybe in another video. Yeah.
Let's do
It's
that,
a total different story, but you don't, because I don't drink water hardly ever.
Yeah.
I don't, and I feel very hydrated. In the beginning, I was thirsty, but it's also a detox symptom, and now I get hydrated from the fruits only. Actually,
Well, which is, if you eat a watermelon of 2 kilos,
it's a lot of water.
it's a lot of water. So
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah.
So you've been 7 months, and then just to be clear, this dry fasting, fruit fasting that you do, it's for now for 7 months. About you don't eat or drink during the day, and then somewhere in the evening you eat fruit, and that's it. Right?
Yeah.
7 months, like. If you would tell me beforehand, I would say like, oh well, she will look like completely, like unhealthy. But I mean, look, it's so. It's for me.
And I feel better than ever. I feel so light, but in a grounded way. So it's not like I'm floating around. I'm very grounded.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So.
Where I want to go to in this video is that we are planning to do a dry fast, like 4 days and nights, no food or water.
I'm so excited.
And like we both have our own, like why do you want to do this? For me, it's very simple. Is that my belief system is actually the opposite. Yeah, I believe that you should eat little bits and feel what your body needs and stuff like that. And then just shortly to get back, what is a craving and what your body really needs? How do you find out? Basically, to go without, right? How are you without your glass of wine every day, without your cigarette, without your daily yoga practice? So I believe very strongly that it's very good to say goodbye to things temporarily. Also the things that benefit you, like daily 2-hour yoga practice. Like what if you don't do that for a few weeks? So for me, I'm very aware that what goes on in this head is most of the time crap, and I mean like 99%. So since my belief system is so strong in that body zen culture, feel your body and eat little bits and vary your food, and it's okay to eat, to detox a bit, like detox, to eat a bit of fish or meat, as long as your system can flush itself, it doesn't really matter what you put in. So for me, the big why is to challenge that belief system, because I think the world would be very nice if people would do this in general. I believe strongly that like we should protect ourselves against whatever the Muslims or whatever. But if you feel that, if you have a belief system that is strong, then go to exactly the other side and see how that feels. And this is what I call this the power of paradox. And this is what helped me in the past to really change belief systems based on, I know this, I'm aware that I have a belief system, I'm going to the other side, and that actually feels better, and it's like instantly you can change the belief system. Okay, long story. So my why is I want to challenge my belief system.
I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome because I bump up to people every day that have that are so they get triggered by my lifestyle. I feel that they get triggered because they have so many belief systems and they don't want to, they don't even try to understand it. I don't care, it's their process, but yeah, I think that's very cool that you.
So did you notice that when we were talking and you were saying that my mind was like,
yeah, of course. But it was
but I
it
didn't,
was it was okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
try to change you, right?
No, not at all. Not at all. No.
So what's your why?
My why is that I want to experience the emptiness because a deeper level of emptiness, and I want to experience being in every sense of the word. So no food, no water, no things to do, no, I think hardly any talking.
No, me neither.
Yeah. Just and not knowing what to expect, and also I want to experience what my body is capable of in terms of the dry fasting, because the longest dry fast that I did was 48 hours, so now it would be double, something more, and yeah, it's a very, very intense and healing process, so I'm very, very looking forward to giving my body the space to do her work in an even more deeper, beautiful way. So yeah, I think it's active love, active self-love.
Yeah. And so my question to you is, like yes or no? What do you feel and what do you know about this? And before you go like, oh, like don't, you will die, like that. I researched it a little bit, and there will be another vid where we really go into this dry fasting, yes or no, what it does to your body, like the science behind it. But the research that I've seen and the videos of people that are actually already 80 hours without water or food, that they're really okay. So at this moment, I don't feel fear at all for that. While my belief system is, like eat little bits and not a lot, but from morning to evening. So my question to you is, what do you feel? What do you know? And do you have any experience? So yes or no. So if you want to comment on this, like yes, and then your story, or no, and then your story. You're helping me a lot. You're helping us a lot. We planned now the dry fast between 24 and 28th of August. So that's actually 5 days. So we have an extra day. If that feels good. And in a next video, we will talk about the science, what's behind it. Because the funny thing is that we don't really agree. Yeah. We don't disagree, or we agree to disagree, but we don't really,
We're kind of the opposite, and not really opposite,
but kind of.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like, look at us, and we do the thing, and we completely, can finish each other's sentence. In this case, not, because we have a very different belief system. So, please hit the comment button and tell me what you feel, and I will come back with some more videos about the science and about the things that I feel are important for me, the things I want to heal, and well, that's all in the next video.
Cool.
Yeah. Anything to add?
No.
Okay.
Looking forward to the process. Namaste.
Thank you for listening, and hope you got something from you. Bye.